Today I am going to show you how to build a fully interactive sales dashboard in Excel from scratch. We will use pivot table, charts, slicers and KPI cards, and by the end of this video you will have a complete professional dashboard ready. Let's start from the raw data. Here I have a sales data set with date, region, salesperson, product, category, unit sold, unit price and sales amount. The first rule of building any dashboard is structure your data properly. So I'll select the entire dataset and press Ctrl T to convert it into a table. Now let's summarize this data using pivot tables. I'll go to Insert, Pivot Tables, select a new worksheet. I'll rename the sheet name as Sales by Region. Select Sales Amount, Region. Instantly Excel gives me total sales for each region. Let's create another pivot table. The shortcut is the Alt and VT. Sales by product, select product and sales amount. Next pivot, monthly sales trend, date. Here we'll uncheck days and date and keep the month only. Our next pivot will be sales by category and sales amount. Now we have our all pivot tables ready. Let's begin to add charts. Select the pivot table, go to insert, charts, and we will select the column chart. Now let's edit the title as sales by region, remove the buttons and we'll add data labels. For the next chart, a bar chart, sales by product, and insert a line chart for trend. For category, we'll add a pie chart as we have only two categories. So pie chart will be the best to showcase the data. Create a new sheet to add our KPI cards. Select the data, we'll add a pivot table to our KPI cards sheet to add total sales. Just select the sales amount and we have our total sales. Similarly, we'll go for total units sold. So copy paste the pivot and select total units sold. So now we have our two KPI cards. Now let's add a slicer to our table. Insert, slicer, region, and that's how it interacts with our chart. We'll add another slicer for our product. Insert, product, and a pie chart. Insert category, a slicer. Now that our pivot table and charts are ready, let's design the actual dashboard. This is where we will combine everything into one clean professional view. So I'll create a new sheet, remove the grid lines. Let's create a layout for our dashboard. In Excel, you can easily copy paste any object or text. Just hold Ctrl and drag and drop. That's how you copy paste an object in Excel. Now let's add a title to our dashboard. We'll insert a text box, sales dashboard, increase the font, remove the background, go to shape format, and select no fill. Let's change the font color to white and make it bold. Now I'll move all the chart, KPI cards and slicer we created into this dashboard sheet. You can either copy paste them or use move chart option. I'll arrange them properly so they are aligned and easy to read. Now at the top we will add KPI cards. Inside this shape I'll link it to the sales cell. Insert a text, copy paste it. To do that, I'll click the shape, I'll go to the formula bar and type equals to the cell reference. Now you have the sales number. Repeat the same to get total units sold. To get the top region, we'll go to region. Now here we have selected the top, which is east. Let's format it. But if you see, west has the highest sales amount. So we need to bring west on the top, right click on the sales amount, sort from largest to, and now we have west as the top. Now going back to the dashboard, you will be able to see the top region as west. Follow the same for product. Copy paste west, reference it, reference it to the product, format it. Now here again, laptop has the highest sales and we need the top product. So we'll do the same as the region. Right click on the sales amount, select largest to smallest. Now laptop is on the top and same is been on our dashboard. Now we will add our slices to our dashboard sheet. Add products. Go to slicer settings and increase the columns. You get the region. Again go to slicer settings and increase the columns. Now we have all three slicers on our dashboard sheet. Let's bring our charts. Copy paste. Position to the shape. Let me zoom it out a bit so our whole dashboard is visible. Yeah, this is perfect. Sales by product. Paste it. Align properly in the shape. Monthly sales trend. Whenever we alignment is very important. The reason we use trend whenever we have a series like months like from January to December or years or any period of series. So trend is very much suitable for to understand the data. So always whenever you see a trend or a series of data, use line chart. Now remove the background of the chart and the borders, font to white so that the data is visible. Select the line and change it to white. Follow the same for all other three charts. This helps to understand the data very well and it looks more attractive. Now the bar chart and pie chart. No fill, no borders, font white. Same for the bar chart. Select, no fill, no line, font white. Select the bar and select white. Perfect. So now this looks, the data is more visually looking appealing compared to the previous one. Now we have a small filter button here with the slicer. So whenever you select, but our only one chart is interacting with it, we need to connect our slicer to all the charts and the KPI cards that we have created. If you see east, only a region is been interacting and also the KPI cards are not. So select the slicer, go to slicer, report settings. Now here we can see all the pivots that we have created and we will select all the pivot charts. Click OK. Same for our product. Select all pivot and for our region. Select all. OK. Now you can see if I select east, my KPI cards and the charts, everything is interacting with this slicer. So that's what we want. Let's check east and north. So when I've selected two, now this now the data has been only showcasing two data for east and north. For accessories, headphones is the top product. Let's clear. Let's clear all and now here we'll go to slicer setting and remove the headers. We don't want to see the headers for regions so that it looks very appealing. But now there's a problem. We don't have that clear filter button to remove all the filters. So let's remove the display headers for all the slicers and we will be adding a clear all button to our dashboard. So this is the next level dashboard where we will be creating a VBA macros and adding it and connecting with the button. So firstly we'll add the headers for category and product. As region it is very well known as the 4R region. To understand the accessories and electronics, we'll add category and also the products. Instead of manually clearing each slicer one by one, let's create a one-click reset filter button. I've written a small VBA macro for this and I'll share the full code in the description below. We have added a shape and a text to it. Clear all. Now we'll go to developer, click on macros, give a name, clear, and select create. Now add the macros mentioned in the description. Click on the button and assign the macro that we have created. Press OK. Now, whenever you now you can see the filter has been removed. So now whenever you select a slicer, so like let's select a slicer and you have selected multiple slicers and you want to get rid of this at one click and that's how you get it right. So now we have created a macro button for our dashboard. I've also created two additional dashboard versions using the same dataset. You can try building those as well. The file link is mentioned in the description below. Feel free to explore and improve the design.